Hey collective, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a pick a card on what do the water spirits want you to know right now. What messages would like to come through? I'm so interested. As you can see, we have a different background. I would love to hear your feedback. Also, I would genuinely like to say thank you so very much for the hypes, the likes, the shares, the donations, booking a reading with me, subscribing. Thank you all so very much. Your energy and time is greatly appreciated as well. This reading is going to be a timeless reading. So whenever it comes across your vibe, there's definitely going to be a message here for you. So as you can see, we have 4 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1 with card number 27, push to surface, as well as each rock that I have here. They've come from a lake that I recently visited. Very beautiful experience, very beautiful time. Even being able to connect with the spirits of that lake. Even just the water spirits in general. It was very amazing, a beautiful time indeed. I was given the opportunity to bring certain rocks from that lake to this reading, so that's what we're going to be working with today. So again, pile number 1 is card number 27, push to surface, as well as this rock here. We're just going to label them by number. So this is rock number 1. And I was just called to grab these ones here, so these are the ones that want to be within your energy. Alright. Pile number 2 is going to be card number 36, blend into the environment, as well as rock number 2. Okay. I also want to shout out my members as well. Thank you for being here. And if you'd like to become a member of the Cosmic VIP, you're more than welcome. We definitely do have some unique pick a card and general messages over there that may pique some of your interest. I'm also being drawn to let you know about some of my own packages when it comes to personal readings. I have quite a few, and I have them within the description box of the reading today. But pile number 3 is going to be card 47, as well as connect to source, and this rock number 3. I'm kind of grateful that they all are slightly different. Lovely. Pile number 4 is going to be card 16, inner desires, as well as rock number 4. Each of these lake rocks definitely have their own frequencies to them. I can definitely feel that. Okay. And of course, dear beautiful souls, timestamps will be either here on the screen or in the description box, as well as information about the readings that I do provide here. It's so interesting how I have been doing readings almost during Mercury retrogrades. Work with me, all right? You can definitely choose more than one, whichever you feel called to, okay? And with that, I believe that is all that I have to say here, dear beautiful souls. And I will see you at your pile or piles. Hey, pile number 1. If you have chosen push to surface, card number 27, or rock number 1 here, then this will be your reading for what do the water spirits want you to know right now. And I'm also hearing water elementals, okay? I'm also hearing shamanic ties. So even within your bloodline is what I'm hearing. Pile number one, there's emphasis of you having a connection to higher forms of magic. I'm also hearing connection with the earth. Um, there's also something about your earth star chakra that is coming through. This is something the water spirits would like to bring to your attention. Um, there's some form of regeneration or opening of a new sector within your earth star chakra. Um, you could have come across some new ancestry or new knowledge that helped you connect better with the 3D, your current vessel, allowing you to maybe even connect with some form of deeper magic. Okay, that was something that just came through. I definitely do have channel messages over here written down to the side, and we're going to tap into those soon. But of course, I'd like to sit with this energy. I was also called to pull out the book for this card because I was feeling that there was something significant within that energy that the water spirits wanted to talk with you about. Okay, but just from the energy alone and what I'm feeling here for you, pile number one, you really are in a space of coming across some form of new surge of energy, um, something that's shifting up the dynamics of your current life here. Um, I'm going to read the card. You may also be 27, or the number 27 is very significant to you, as well as the number 9. You may have become complacent. Again, this is what the card is saying. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. And what I find even more beautiful, right, because I actually did tap into the book a little bit, these humpback whales that are actually showing up within this card, this is actually a mother whale and her child. So there's something here about you receiving some form of parental care. And this doesn't have to come from your 3D parents, okay? In some kind of way, you're just receiving support or care. And let me get into it. Let me look into it. So it literally says that the number, no, not really. It says humpback whales breed while they rest in warm tropical waters from late October to early May. Gestation for the whale is typically 11 to 12 months, so it's almost like a whole year. They birth their calves near the surface in warm, shallow water, then help newborns to the surface within the first seconds from birth. About half an hour after that first push to the surface, they can swim on their own. So, even with just that energy, you have water spirits around you at this time that are going to almost push you into this new journey of yours. And I feel like that's even why they wanted to give you this message today. Pile number one, you could have even started to almost take action on some form of new idea that you've just recently came across. Like something's being put into action within your energy. I'm hearing that I'm hearing you're getting to the bag. Okay, so some of you here could really be in a space of putting your thoughts to paper. It's a lot of action, a lot of work, very beautiful work ethic is also what I'm hearing. Let me also see. Some of you may be also wanting to get back on track. There's assistance within that as well. The incredible complexity of their mating songs suggests that humpbacks are highly intelligent. So this is also coming through as well for your energy. Pile number one, you are highly intelligent. So you're very trusted in terms of like being able to get things done when told. You can be a quick learner. You adapt quickly. The rhythm and patterns of their sounds can teach you to hear your inner voice, how to be in touch with your personal truths, and to know the wisdom and the heartbeat of the universe. Whales ask you to embrace the unknown, pound number one. That is why they are so connected to the emotional depth of the oceans, your thoughts, and your emotional choices. The whale can help you understand on a deeper level the actions that have caused unrest in your daily life. Take inventory of how you have been utilizing your time. Have you lost a sense of direction or purpose? An idea or project could be lying dormant in the recesses of your mind. Brainstorm on the ideas that excite you. Consider whether you might need extra support, a little push from a coworker or a friend. So even at this time, that could be what this energy is giving you an extra push, because even after this push, you'll be able to do it on your own. Like you're fine. Um, I'm also being drawn to someone learning how to ride a bike as well. I'm not going to say usually, but I'm also being drawn to a parental figure, almost giving that child a push on this bike so that they can just, go on their own. Of course, it's going to take a few goes. But that seems to be significant here. Okay, so that was coming from the card and just the energy alone. I want to go into the channeled messages, and then we're going to pull some cards, which I'm quite interested about. And it's weird because they're drawing me to just use tarot first. And I don't usually like to do that, but there seems to be significance in the message that wants to come through. So we're going to do some tarot after these channeled messages here. I'm going to show you. Also, please take what resonates within this reading. I'm also going to say I apologize if you are unable to actually see the cards because of the new background here. We're working with it. Okay, so let's see. Pile number one. What do the water spirits want you to know? Some of you actually have water spirits as spirit guides. Okay, that's coming through as an energy. Like you may really connect with water on a deep level. Some of you have past lifetimes of being an aquatic animal as well, an aquatic being. I'm also hearing mermaid energy, so that's quite interesting. Sirens are coming through. So interesting. Okay. Guess I'll just take that as confirmation. It startled me. I'll draw to this deck here. Genius. All right, let's get into it. There are powers. This is a quote here for you, Pawn Number One, as a written down channel message. There are powers inside of you, which, if you could discover and use, would make of you everything you ever dreamed of, or ever dreamed or imagined you could become. Interesting. There are powers inside of you, which, if you could discover and use, Pawn Number One, would make of you everything you ever dreamed or imagined you could become. So you have some form of gift, talent, desire, wish, or power inside of you that, if you could discover it and use, would really bring about this dream that you have been desiring here. And I feel like all this takes is maybe even this push to maybe even just delve a bit deeper into your own energy, discover more about you, because there's always something to uncover here is what I'm hearing. Okay. Maybe this is what the water spirits are desiring or wanting you to tap into. Power Number One is your inner voice, your inner talents, your inner self. It seems like a very beautiful energy. Okay. It's as if you're tapping into the core, the singularity of you, and bringing that out to the forefront. A very beautiful transformational time. You could be even at a very sensitive state where I'm hearing is that your five senses, even your sixth sense and onward, are really highlighted at this time, where you may feel more sensitive to light, more sensitive to sound, more sensitive to taste, just all these different frequencies, even smell, Some of you truly are connecting with all of your clairs. You're very clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, you know. But okay, something about blowing out a candle or candles. It's kind of interesting because I did say wishes here. So a birthday party or a birthday cake could be significant. Birthday cupcake as well. Fight to make it your reality is also present here. There could be something the water spirits around you want you to fight to make your reality. Almost don't give in to maybe certain potential hurdles or blockages that may be in front of you. Fight for what you want within your reality. We have here also hard work and dedication. And again, I did channel that earlier. So some of you are really working very hard and dedicated to some form of craft or piece of work within your energy. I have here Pluto in the 6th house. Okay, so some of you may want to check your natal chart to see if you have this placement. But that could also just be a significant energy in general. Pluto within the 6th house. Okay, those with this placement may also be in a space where you possess incredible healing abilities. Okay. Also, the water spirits are making a way for you at this time. Pile number 1. This is so interesting. Some of you may have been crying as well, or just indulging in more water activities, water sports, things like that. It's so interesting because I feel that the water spirits are constantly around you. I have here also that you are often challenged. This may have been throughout your entire life here, pile number 1, that you have been challenged. And it seems that you have been fighting to make something your reality for quite some time is also what I'm drawn to. Avoid obsessing over perfection is also present. So the water spirits really just want you to almost, because I'm also getting that some of you have almost a lot of, not necessarily potential, but you may even, if you're a writer or a song artist, you may have a lot of like treasure that you're sitting on that hasn't even been put out for the world to see. Things like that is what's coming through here. Like you may be just waiting for the perfect opportunity, but it's always been the perfect time is also what I'm hearing. And again, the water spirits are coming through saying that this reading is your push to the surface. Okay. Also, we have here, this is another quote, and this is quoting from a song, Honey, Honey, I Can See the Stars All the Way From Here. And this is from Love on Top by Beyonce. And it's really, honey could be significant. Okay, someone may call you honey. You may say honey a lot. Or there may even be a certain phrase that you utilize that may even be more connected to where you grew up. Things like that. I can see the stars all the way from here. This is interesting because it feels as if I'm being drawn to maybe even an ancestral figure or a passed on loved one that almost is in a space where they see or have been in connection with a version of you that has attained some form of wish or desire. And literally it's like I can see the stars all the way from here, and that's just what I'm being drawn to, even for why they channeled this energy. Very beautiful, very beautiful. It's as if that you have water spirits present that are wanting to let you know that you will attain your desires. You will make something your reality. Okay, whatever it is that you are fighting to make your reality, it's going to happen. So you're on a beautiful trajectory. There again just seems to be a push that's going to be coming in for you. Very interesting. You know, and this is interesting how it's making me laugh. You know, in Moana, I believe it was the first movie when she was a child and the water was playing with her, and then like it literally split a little bit so that she can walk in and then see the fishes move around. This was the moment when she was about to receive, I think, the stone of the ocean, you know, when she was being chosen, basically. Um, that seems to be significant in some kind of way. You're being chosen in a way, given an opportunity by the water spirits. And this could even be because you have an open energy, you are a hard worker, you're dedicated. Very interesting here. I also was drawn to Green Light by Beyonce as well. So two music options have come through. So music could really be significant. There could be significance with a window pane or looking out of a window. Um, and I can really catch this energy. It feels as though it's almost like gaining inspiration. There's something that's going to give you inspiration here. There's also something about you being in connection with some form of portal at this time. Pile number one. I have here workloads, beaches, palm trees, you being very level headed. Something about drinking water or tea can help your situation. It can also help bring you into a flow state by drinking water or tea. I don't know why, but I'm hearing a herbal bath. All right. So some of you may be called to connect with certain herbs, such as lavender, and adding that to maybe some form of bath or shower. Okay. And I also have an angel number here, 1176. And the water spirits are asking for me to look this up. So there could be something significant in what they have to say about this. You could also look it up yourself because there could definitely be something different that speaks to you when it comes to this angel number. So let's go ahead and see what comes through. Oh, look at that. This number is a message from the angels that you are doing a good job and that the work you do daily is helping you achieve your hopes and dreams. And I truly felt that here. Like you're fighting to make something your reality. It's your dedication. It's your application of some form of knowledge is also what I'm hearing. The way that you can apply things that you learn on a day-to-day basis is beautiful here. Okay. Commendation. Look at that. It encourages you to continue going forward with hope and determination. And we did channel that here. Well, we channeled more so dedication, but you're a very determined spirit. Pile number one. Look at that. Guardian angels are supporting you and encouraging you to focus on your gifts and talents. It is a call to embrace your spiritual path as well. Trust your intuition. Take these steps forward toward your personal growth and enlightenment. You're on the right pathway here, most definitely. Your hard work and leadership, as well as your dedication, are being recognized. This is what this 1176 angel number is coming through for. Certain new ventures or professional growth is possible within your current energy. Wow. It's also an angel number of taking initiative, making wise career decisions, as well as manifesting abundance. You can also use this 1176 angel number to communicate your wishes to the universe and align your actions with your higher purpose. Amazing energy. So let's continue. Those were your channel messages that I have written down. I have really just two different decks that we're going to be working with here. I really don't want to go into this tarot first, so I'm going to use this oracle. Tarot first is just like, it feels like cold turkey, you know. You could be doing something cold turkey, as in cutting something off abruptly. This could be something that has felt maybe karmic to your energy. Something about high UV is very significant. You may even be at this time in a space where the sun is truly emitting almost solar flare levels of frequencies. Yeah, so you're definitely in the space also of being able to receive, is what I'm hearing. What is that the water spirits want for pile number 1 to know at this time? We have deep sea diving. Okay, so we have 3 cards that came through. Very interesting energy. I feel like much of what's coming through even at this time is fitting to this background that I have. There's something about you connecting deeper with your universe, because every human vessel is made of like almost like what, a billion, a trillion cells. It's like you are your own universe. So connect with your own energy. That's really what I'm hearing here from the water spirits. We have deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experiencing, as well as depths. And it's crazy because we just talked about how the humpback whale, they're usually in the deep parts of the water, but then of course they would rise to the surface for air maybe, and then when they're with their young. Very interesting. You have a very mystical presence, pile number 1. And again, with this portal energy, some of you are swimmers, or like you love to be in water. Okay. We also have Selkie here. Come out of hiding, and that's crazy because pushed to the surface, like you're breaking some form of, you're having a breakthrough is also what I'm hearing. Come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. Let's see. And then we have King Tide with plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. And remember when I had talked about like you have some form of treasure that you may even be sitting on at this time? Maybe even just like a backlog of product or something here. There's something that almost the water spirits want you to allow the world to see. Maybe it's you, okay? They literally want you to come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. You're meant to be seen. Something is meant to be a fresh start for you because you're really going to come across a lot of prosperity, plenty. There's also going to be a lot of eyes truly on you. Very soon we have the pearl alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. The reward at the end. So in some kind of way, you're going to definitely be receiving some form of reward from expressing your energy. Okay, something about your veins, the blood within your body. Okay. Let's get it. Maybe this is what. Let's just connect. Let's see. What do the water spirits want pile number 1 to know? Some of you may have recently had an experience with some form of seal, selkie, water spirit is what I'm hearing. Look at that, Ace of Swords. Oh, and now I'm seeing 222 as well. Ace of Swords, and it went to the ground. Breakthrough energy. Just as I said. A push to the surface. A good idea. A beautiful idea. Clarity. Some of you may have been in a space where you needed clarity, and this clarity is definitely coming in. And this is even something new with this Ace of Swords. What do the water spirits want pile number 1 to know at this time? We have the 6 of Pentacles. Someone's going to be bringing you clarity, pile number 1. Either that or you're going to be able to bring someone else clarity through some form of release of content is what I'm hearing as well. Even with this King of Wands, you have a very beautiful leadership quality. Something that about, also my nose is itching. There's something that you can provide to the world, pile number one, that the water spirits see within you and know that like right now is a beautiful time. Connect with your inner power, your inner strength, your inner leader is what I'm hearing as well. Because you do have it. It's present. Two aces. Okay, whenever I see more than one ace within a reading, you're in a very positive position here, definitely. There's a lot of newness around you, even in terms of opportunities. Okay? It's like the potential within your energy is astounding. Pile number one. This is also why maybe the water spirits have shown or been present at this time. It's like you're something in the making. Whatever it is that you are achieving for at this time, you already have it within you, and it's about pulling it out and making it seen. I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 more, or at least that's what I'm feeling. Here we have the Two of Swords. Kind of wanted to come in reverse with the Six of Pentacles. I'm also being drawn to individuals that they don't see the potential within themselves to be able to help another, or maybe even also to receive help from others. But this is also why I did bring up that energy of having to delve deeper into your own energy, to look into your own singularity for the gifts and talents that you possess. And I'm also being drawn to like higher self energy. Some of you are building a connection with your higher self. Your higher self is communing with you, communicating with you. Let's see. We have the Page of Swords. I like that. With the Page of Swords, it gives someone that is very more so in an open energy, available to information, gaining information, very studious, okay? Definitely more so in a student energy, but definitely more of a sponge for information. We have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. Stability here, achievement. 1111 here. Let's get some more information. But with this Nine of Cups, there is emphasis on you gaining or having something that you've been wanting here. Even with the Emperor, yeah, your leadership qualities are off the charts right now. In terms of you being able to like take the lead in your own situation. Lovely. Lovely. I'm going to take both of those. We did see the Seven of Swords, and that is giving kind of more of a strategic approach to maybe some form of situation. What do the water spirits want you to know at this time? I don't know why, but this Four of Wands is just so like there's more that it has to say. I'm going to get one of my own oracles for this energy. So what is this Four of Wands about? Thank you. Be a light for those that have lost sight of their own. So in some kind of way, pile number one, you have capabilities of being able to bring about some form of happiness, success, stability for others, maybe even through your crafts, your talents, your gifts, your abilities. And there's emphasis on you bringing that out in whatever shape or form that is for you. Maybe the water spirits are going to also be communing with you, especially when it comes through you learning through experience, connecting more with certain depths. You're currently on the way of the mystic. I'm going to get more info. Look at this. Look, 1111, just as I was speaking about it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wishes come true, dreams to reality. Make a wish. If it misses the moon, it will land amongst the stars. And we do have this Nine of Cups with wish fulfillment energy. A wish of yours is definitely going to be made true. Some of you may have recently flipped a coin into a fountain or something of the sort here. There was an offering made to the water spirits, and there's something about them accepting this offer. Some form of ice is going to be broken as well. Like something isn't going to be as still or stalled out. There's going to be movement, flow, prosperity is what I'm hearing. There's a sense of also getting your ducks in a row. If some of you have things in a more chaotic situation, in a way here, I'm also hearing the water spirits would like to almost crown you with an opportunity, give you a way of being. And we do have pineal gland activations. So even with your pineal gland being activated, more activated, gaining another activation, if this is something that you are used to, pile number one, you're definitely going to become more aware of certain energies around you, within you. And again, this could even just be a beautiful time to tap in to the depths that you are becoming more aware of within yourself, if that is the case. Yeah, definitely, because here we have blue flame and great awakenings. You are growing into your higher self. So this is confirmation for even your higher self almost becoming more, not available, but more apparent, more around, more present. Yeah, oh look, then we have the seventh dimension. I recently did a little bit more on these cards. With the seventh dimension, we have cross produce, the beginning of time. We have exotic worlds / realities, elements of any field. So I feel like this connects deeper with you having shamanic ties. Even within the seventh dimension, there are complex and more developed worlds related to the third and fourth dimension. So even within your energy, and then I did say that there was a portal around you. You may have a portal around you that has even your own energy connected to a higher plane, more so the seventh dimension. And this is giving you some form of energy, okay? So do be aware of this. Even right now for you, pawn number one, you are coming off as being a multi-dimensional being, someone that has a connection to a higher dimension as well as the present third, even the fourth dimension. And again, this is coming off as awareness. You have a soul that is in flow with some form of spiritual aspect that is occurring around you. Okay. And even with you having connections to exotic worlds and realities, which could be being displayed within your dreams, pawn number one, even daydreaming here, this is allowing you to connect with certain gifts, talents, and abilities from these higher dimensions, okay, and using them in the third. So please be aware of this energy, as this is something that's definitely, look at this, we even have water. We have the literal element of water coming through as we are connecting with the water spirits. We have subconscious, so your subconscious energy could be very significant. We have cleansing. You are working together, this is nice, you're working together with the water spirits. We have love, go with the flow, as well as listen carefully. So for some of you, there is a message, or has already been a message within this reading, that they want you to really take a deep listen to. Okay. What did I say? What did I say? I literally said that you were being crowned. Okay. You're being crowned by a known deity, god, or goddess, and this could be a deity, god, or goddess of water. Okay. You can definitely search this up on Google, or, find time to delve deeper into these deities, because they could definitely be very significant to you at this time. All right. Okay. So I'm really being drawn at this time to go into this card for some reason, and I feel like there's a message within that. And after that pile number one, I'm going to go ahead and bounce out after I get that message. Let's see. Let's see what would like to be said to you at this time by this card. What was it again? Deep sea diving. Some of you may have recently been deep sea diving. You know, I already said something about being a swimmer or enjoying swimming, but some of you may do this professionally or scuba diving, things like that. Ooh, give me a moment as I search for this card. It is on page 80. The number 80 could be significant. Some of you were like born in 1980s. 1970s is what I'm being drawn to as well. But let's see. Deep sea diving. It says here, the mystic wants to have a direct experience with the sacred. This mystic could, of course, be you. And I'm also hearing that you are to experience some form of something sacred. I'm also crazy. It's currently 2:34 on the time. You're definitely progressing in a very smooth manner. Even the current decisions that you're making, they're aligning you in a way with more stability and prosperity than you may know. Very beautiful. Even it's genuinely the actions and steps that you are taking, even what's aligned you with this reading today, pile number one, that's a true symbol of your alignment. Okay. And this is something the water spirits want you to know. Also, here it says the sacred is everywhere and within everything. So every moment is an invitation to deepen the connection within. The mystic learns through merging with life, through experiencing things firsthand, through learning about what's known and then diving deep into what's unknown for the chance of a direct, intimate experience. I'm also hearing cicadas. That may be significant. Mystics are the sacred explorers of this world, both inner and outer, open-hearted and minded. Okay. They're willing to journey into the uncharted waters in order to truly live. So in some way, pile number one, you've ventured into waters yet uncharted by man. Okay. And that's kind of giving that seventh dimension kind of energy. But if you receive this card, it's likely that you are being called to learn through direct experience, to dive in and explore things for yourself. Like the Sumerian goddess Inanna journeying to the underworld to return completely transformed, the way of the mystic is not for the faint-hearted, but it's a way to truly live. Most learn through reading books and following processes. That's kind of what I was getting with this Page of Swords. Definitely reading books, connecting more with understanding the way how things work. I'm also being drawn to like reverse engineering in general. The way of the mystic is much deeper, more experiential, and feminine. It requires faith and courage. It demands that you disregard external maps and be led from within. And while every step of the journey may not be clearly marked, the way ahead always emerges, and the transformation cannot be replicated. Perhaps you are in an uncharted place in your life or being called to embrace uncertainty. You are being called to the depths, and you'll return transformed. Beautiful energy. There's also an affirmation here. It says that I trust my path and choose to see the sacred everywhere and within all things. I follow the intelligence that's within me. And that's beautiful because again, you are highly intelligent, pawn number one. There's a sense of you having faith and trust in this intelligence as you are being pushed forward. All right. And I believe that's all that I'm getting here for you, pawn number one. I really do hope that you have enjoyed. I enjoy being here giving this message for you. So definitely, I love you dearly, as do your guys, your spirit team. They love you unconditionally, and as do I. Please do know that you are protected. Have faith and trust that you are protected, okay? I feel that numbers are also very significant for you. Like you may have been seeing quite a lot of angel numbers. I'm also seeing 111 at this time. So we also come across quite a few for you. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and bounce out, and I will see you around. Hey, pile number 2. If you have chosen Blend into the Environment, card number 36, or Rock number 2, then this will be your reading for what do the water spirits want you to know at this time. I do have channel messages over here written down, and we will be connecting with that, but I definitely will sit with this energy first. I also do have this card pulled up over here to the side in the book because I feel that there's something significant in here for you. So we're going to look into that. But why did I just... I got the feeling that I can't think of what this fish is called. It's so interesting. But there's something very unique about your appearance, pile number 2. In a very positive way that seems to be more alluring or attractive to someone around you. This could be someone that you may have passed in the grocery store, passed by on a certain walk or something like that, but someone was very fond of your appearance. You have a very unique attraction here. Very interesting. I'm also hearing that you're very easy to hang around. This could be definitely in part of your adaptable qualities, because I do feel that coming from this card. You have very adaptable ways of being, maybe even also communicating. Some of you here may be Gemini or Virgo. Okay. I'm also being drawn to all the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. The card itself, I don't know why I just had a brain fart. There's card number 36. So you could be 36 around this time. The number 9 could also be significant. A different pile could have also drawn your attention. Within this reading, pile number 2, please be sure to take what resonates, as that is something that I'm being drawn to say. There's something about your sensory perception that is coming through as being very like high at this time, as in even things that you touch, you may feel that you are able to connect deeper with this object, whatever this may be. Some of you are Reiki healers, Reiki masters. You have a way of connecting with energy that is very profound. But again, the card says that you have many skills and can fit into any situation. Pile number 2. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. So I'm not sure what situation, for those of you that have chosen pile number 2, are within. But the water spirits are definitely wanting you to adapt, okay? Even if maybe the current space that you are in isn't giving the best positive energy, do your best to adapt. Know that you have many skills and that you can fit into any situation. If it is something that is difficult for you, I'm hearing that like you just haven't tapped into who, like the certain talents or gifts that allow you to be able to have peace in this situation. Okay. But that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So let's go ahead and see. I'm definitely being drawn to go into what this card itself says first before I go into channel messages. Okay. Because I feel that that may be significant. But let's see. And then I think I'm going to go into my own oracle because it is speaking here. Most definitely. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's on page 88 as well. So 888 could be significant. There's a sense of you accessing infinite qualities of energy. Something very abundant is also present around you as well. But enjoy the chance to try something new and different. Pile number 2. Any change at this time should be welcomed as bringing positive cleansing, and transforming new energy into your life. Modify your attitude about what is happening and decide to adapt to what is going on. Determine what you are doing that might be limiting you. Choose to clear away these blockages. Once you do this, you will open the door to opportunity to a wider and more satisfying experience. The octopus is an invertebrate, meaning it does not have a structured spinal column. This is symbolic of your dexterity, grace, and litheness. So I'm also hearing that you may even be someone that is quite flexible, okay? And this could have been something that you've experienced as a child. You may be double jointed in quite a few spaces, you know? The octopus can slip in and out of the tightest of places by modifying its body. Take that into account, okay? And I'm getting this as an energy for you. Like, you can slip in and out of the tightest of spaces, even emotional times that you may find yourself in, anything that may make you feel stuck. You're able to slip in and out of this, okay? You have these capabilities. You will be able to move towards your purpose in extraordinary ways, pile number 2. The outcome might even be better than you had planned. The octopus is a master of disguise. It may change its color and skin texture to blend into the landscape. For you, blending in could also mean taking a break from the spotlight. This is a chance to allow someone else to shine while you take some time off. But this could also just definitely be a sense for you to find protection, is also what I'm hearing, by blending into an environment. It does not mean you need to go into hiding or withdraw. Instead, be supportive of those around you. The octopus can also detach an appendage at will to provide a distraction when facing a predator. This might symbolize releasing things in your life that aren't conducive to your goals. So, it's coming through, okay? Some of you may have definitely been releasing things that no longer serve you in terms of where it is that you want to go moving forward. You'll recover. You're doing an amazing job, okay? That's coming through as well. So let's see. I'm going to go into the channeled messages for you. Yours kind of seem a bit slim, but channel messages are channel messages, okay? Let's see what would like to come through for you. Pile number 2, I have here lush and floral. Okay, so something could have a lush and floral pattern or texture. Something about like wallpaper is also what I'm hearing that comes off as being lush and floral. You may even like things that are lush and floral, okay? Your room could be lush and floral. Let me stop. Something about working with or Yamaya being present within this reading, okay? Yamaya. Going for a swim or some form of deep dive, okay? So most definitely another pile could have drawn your attention. Taking a look at hidden aspects of yourself could be significant here. Badminton games, volleyball, the angel number 9999. Okay, that's very significant. We have major life changes. Something about certain parties or large groups of people, large groups of animals, or large groups of plants. Again, that's taking me back to that lush and floral energy. You may definitely be a plant mom, plant dad, or just have a strong connection to plants, okay? There is much progress there is much progress you've had on your journey. So I feel like I've kind of brought that up already, that you're making beautiful progress. There is no relationship is a waste of time, is also something that the water spirits would like for you to know. Summer Walker could be significant. Some of you are listening to some of her music. We have $10 million being significant, or $10 million. This $10 million could be a part of some type of giveaway, maybe like a lottery ticket or something like that. It's funny how that's coming through in terms of what the water spirits want you to know. There could be some money coming in, okay? Maybe it's a large amount. Um, some of you are going to be or are in a very lucky space right now. I was also drawn to Target. This could be significant for the grocery store, Target, or something about you hitting your target. Arizona, the state, is coming through as being significant. I'm also have here the sound of water, gypsy energy, a mountain climber. Some of you are mountain climbers here, or you like to walk some form of tightrope. You've made it to some form of finish line as well, pile number 2. So congratulations. Okay. Um, I'm also being drawn to like a marathon runner. I have here cranberries, cranberry juice, cranberry sauce. I have here oatmeal raisin, so oatmeal raisin cookies, maybe just oatmeals, oatmeal and raisins. I have here a black and white chessboard, and I was drawn to how there are 64 squares on an 8x8 chessboard. That could be significant, as well as cooking here. Some of you are at this moment cooking, and I'm being drawn to the water spirits want some of you to be a little bit more flexible in what it is that you decide to cook, almost like stepping outside of your not necessarily comfort zone, but what you already know how to cook. Maybe like starting something new, something different. And it's kind of crazy because we did get that from that card, is trying something new, something different. Okay, so let's see. Like I said, I was drawn to going into my own oracle first. There was this card here. Okay. If ever a feeling of regret, know that all things happen for a reason. Pile number 2. So let's see what would like to come through for you. What do the water spirits want you to know? Being adaptable in some form of situation. Okay, we have truth here. Interesting. These just slid out too. The water spirits want you to meditate with water. In any kind of way, shape, or form, this is possible for you. Some of you may even be able to water scry, as in maybe connect or gain some form of insight, divine messages, being able to use water as some form of divination tool. Okay, very interesting. Excuse me. Align and raise the vibration of your chakras. What's interesting, I'm getting the message that as you meditate or even connect with water, this is going to align and raise the vibration of your chakras at this time. Okay. Pile number 2, even at this time, you may even be more connected to water than you were maybe in the past few weeks, few months. Okay. You may not even genuinely have to actually be within water to have a connection to it, but there's something about it that is significant here. Yeah, literally portals. Portals are around. There are also choices for you to either transform or become stagnant. I feel like this is also why this reading is coming through for you, pile number 2. Because again, they want you to connect with some form of portal. We have ancestral mediumship. This is crazy. And I was just talking about you being able to scry through water. There could literally be some form of ancestor within your bloodline that has or is like some form of water maiden or has a connection with water, is a water spirit themselves. Interesting. The wisdom you have enlightens others, become who you are. This is so interesting. In some kind of way, you're going to come across a truth or some form of wisdom as you do decide to meditate, scry, connect with water. It's going to give you some form of knowledge that's going to help others here. And then we have you need to cleanse your space, maybe with water. And then we have, look, it came back out again. If ever a feeling of regret, know all things happen for a reason. Some of you may even have been in a space of regretting certain things that you've done, or, everything happened for a reason. You probably wouldn't even be in the space of being able to listen to this reading if You hadn't made certain decisions here. Very interesting. Look, all things are coming together. Look at the time and see what the angels are saying. Currently, it is 2:58 on this clock that I am seeing, but your time can definitely say something completely different, and that is why I feel that it is significant for you to look at whatever clock that is around you. Put that number into the search engine, or if you have a book that is based around angel numbers, looking that up through that. There's a significant message even at this moment that wants to come through from that. Okay, but we're definitely going to look at this 2:58 just because it's right here and the angels want us to look. So we're going to look. 2:58. Let's see what would like to come through. I'm hearing a moment of rest and my nose is itching. Okay. I see wise decision making. Often you are keen to ask yourself why you keep saying angel number 2:58. Some of you have actually been seeing 2:58 quite often. Yeah, business growth and financial freedom. You're currently on the right path. You're also in connection with angels as well as ascended masters at this time. Pile number 2. Balance and harmony is to be coming into your life as well. This may be significant for some of you. 2:58 asks whether you are caretaking, whether your caretaking still comes from a full self or has tipped into control and self eraser. That is so crazy. It's almost like, are you giving from a full cup or an empty cup is kind of what I'm being drawn to. It says care from fullness, not from empty. Okay. So that could be significant for a lot of you. Some of you just really need to feed yourself the best possible energy you know that will fill your cup up until you overflow and give from that. So that could be very significant. There is also an energy of you being patient with yourself as you navigate through your emotions as well as your experiences. Okay. Even with the water spirits being present within this reading, I definitely do feel the energy of emotions, your emotional body being significant. Either you have more recently been connected to this emotional body of yours, or you're wanting to find more control or mastery over this energy. So let's see. Now that I've done that, there's definitely also something that you are truly letting go of or have already let go of. And with this that you've let go of, you're making room for more of you. So that's also something that's coming through. Let's go here. Some of you may actually win a giveaway or some form of something that gives off tickets. Like your ticket is going to be the one that is called out. Some of you may play bingo as well. Bingo, chess. You have a very intelligent mind, genuinely. You also are a very good friend, is what I'm hearing. Pile number 2. It's the way that you're able to blend and adapt to any situation. Like, people may really come to you about anything and you're able to give them some form of wisdom. Again, the wisdom you have enlightens others. Let's see. I'm also hearing know yourself. So that could be significant. What is it that the water spirits want pile number 2 to know? We have become the elixir. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. Your glow. Quite interesting. I feel like there's more. Let your glow do the heavy lifting here. You are invited. Suit up, show up, and open up. Oh, wow. You are literally being invited into some form of, what I'm hearing is a divine experience. What do the water spirits want pile number 2 to know? Look at this. We have the reward. Celebrate your magnificence. It's really giving $10 million energy. We have whale of a time. Your charge is to enlarge. Become the elixir. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. Your energy is doing more talking. Like, you can just sit in a room and your exuberance is felt, is also what I'm hearing, pile number 2. Wow. It's more than just your actions, it's your energy. Like, you come off as having a lot of influence, and you are to receive some form of reward here. And that's interesting because I really feel the emphasis of your water spirits. Wow. Saying that no relationship is a waste of time. So I'm also hearing to be aware and just be open to certain connections with people that you may meet around. You may never know who you may come across that can actually give you, or you provide them with just the type of information they need, that the divine provide you with some form of reward because of that. Breadcrumbs of bliss heat your pleasure principle. There's definitely something about you going towards what you like, connecting more with your pleasures, things that you enjoy doing. Okay. There's also something about not necessarily monetizing, but the more that you can find ways to do things that you enjoy to do that are also bringing joy and happiness to others, there's going to be a way that you are genuinely bring a reward through the divine, through the universe here. And I mean, this isn't something that you seek out, but just through you doing what it is that you love, there's going to be ways that it helps others. Let's see. Some of you are actually like right on the fence of some type of energy. Again, like some form of tightrope. And I feel like maybe within this reading, the water spirits are just wanting you to maybe find the time to make some form of decision. Let's see. What do the water spirits want you to know? Natural healing power. And this was coming over here with the reward as well as celebrate your magnificence. Pile number 2, you have some form of natural healing power. A power that is truly, I'm hearing that is selective. So it's something about maybe even within even your own, like those around you, you have some form of natural healing power that seems to be mastered. I feel like I brought up Reiki healing already. Some of you should tap into that. Okay. Look deeper into it, because we do have align and raise the vibrations of your chakras here. We have you are your purpose. Lovely energy. Some of you may even be in a space where you may be looking too much outside of yourself and not more on the inner, understanding that you are your purpose, being sure that you have the best amount of energy to provide for others. Again, taking me back to that 258 angel number. Like, yes, you are your purpose. Oh, wow. We have 2 cards of 25. Interesting. 25 could be a significant number. 25. Okay, let's get about, okay, I was going to say one more. We have here, courage arrives when you step over fear. So some of you may be guided or calling for some extra courage. The water spirits are definitely going to be providing that for you. And again, this is the perfect time for even the water spirits to be communing with you at this time. You're in alignment, or you're going more towards alignment. Things are coming together, quite literally. You have the power to make yourself better. Again, you have some form of natural healing power. Share the gift. Wow. and you're being guided to share this gift that you have, some form of skill or talent that can heal yourself as well as others. Amazing energy. We have inner space as well as universal knowledge. And I'm hearing from the water spirits around you that the more that you connect with your inner space and blend into that environment, the more universal knowledge is available to you. Okay. You can do quite a lot with this universal knowledge too. Okay. You can tap into more than $10 million. Okay. That frequency alone of $10 million, you will experience that and so much more with this universal knowledge energy. We have life lessons again. Some of you may be undergoing life lessons at this time, needing to possibly adapt, just go with the flow of the energy. Breathe is what I'm hearing. So let's see, let's go ahead and go into what we haven't done for you. Pile number 2 is tarot. And it may just be a bit different for you because I'm kind of being drawn to Thoth Tarot. Alex could be a significant name. Alex, Alexis, Lexi. I'm hearing Brandon, which is so interesting. Lucy. All right, I'm done. Let's see. Something about a white flower is significant. All right. What do the water spirits want pile number 2 to know? We have the Hermit. Oh, this is beautiful. There could also be significance on Cerberus here. The guard dog of, what is it? You get it. Okay. I think it's the guard dog to the gates of hell, but I feel like it's a more specific energy here. There is also significance on the cosmic egg. Your light is so beautiful. Like you've really understood how your own light shines, or this is something that you're understanding. Okay. The way of your own energy is what's coming through. How to maneuver your energy. You're truly mastering your soul is what I'm hearing as well. Pile number 2. Please know that you do in this moment have quite a lot of wisdom inside of you that is able to enlighten other people. Okay. And I'm hearing that this isn't something that's forced. This is something that happens naturally. This is just a natural healing power that you have. At the bottom of the deck, it was defeat. Some of you may have been in a space of feeling defeated. But I feel like you're in a space of recovering from some form of defeat. And with that, you're able to genuinely help others that may even have experienced the same thing or are somewhat within that frequency. But right now you have wisdom. We have the Princess of Wands. A very joyous, excited, exuberant energy here with the Princess of Wands coming through. Definitely one of courage. One that definitely is willing to go towards a mindset that has been set. And it reminds me of this courage arrives when you step over fear. I feel that this energy has no fear. Okay. Very beautiful energy. Definitely one that is able to connect with their own passions. We do have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Definitely one that's connected with their own waters. One that understands their own reflection is also what I'm hearing. Even through the different waves and ripples of emotions that you have experienced throughout your life, you definitely know yourself. Okay, you know your waters. And that's very beautiful to see here. We do also have the Devil coming through. Capricorn energy could be significant, as well as Virgo. Definitely any mutable sign is coming through as well. Very interesting. Something about Ifa? or some form of ancient divinatory practice is coming through as being significant within your energy. And we did speak of scrying here with water. Once again, it's coming through. Stay vigilant, pile number 2 as well, because I do feel that there even may be energies that may constantly or want to almost throw you off track, make you believe something that isn't to be true. So this is almost like illusionary work is kind of what I'm getting. But you definitely are a hard worker. Like, I do see this energy being present. Very beautiful here. Okay. Kind of feel like there's one more. Okay, they say it is from this. So let's see. What is the final message? Oh, here it is. We have works with the 3 of discs, or the 3 of pentacles. Works here. I'm hearing that there is something in the works behind the scenes for you, pile number 2. And again, it definitely ties in with this magnificent reward that you are to experience. Like, I do get like gears moving, like all the gears are moving, things are intact. It's a well-oiled machine that is being present here, and I feel like that's you. Excuse me, there's something being brought to an apex here as well, almost like an energy is being formed, or an energy has formed around you. Oh yeah. On the split here, we have the Empress. It's number 3, and so is this the reward as well as works. Okay, lovely energy. But pile number 2, I believe this is all that I have for you, for what it is that the water spirits would like for you to know. I really do hope that you enjoyed, genuinely, because I know that this was an amazing reading to be a part of. I love you dearly, as do your guides and ancient ancestors, the spirit guides that work with you. They love you unconditionally, and as do I. And you are very much so protected during this time, and I will see you around. Hey, pile number 3. If you have chosen Connect to Source, card number 47, or rock number 3, then this will be your reading for what do the water spirits want you to know right now. It is also currently 333 as I am starting your reading, so I feel that that is very significant. You may have been seeing 333 quite often here. So interesting. Some of you may have felt like you don't have a voice, or something isn't giving you the availability to speak your true voice in some kind of way. You want to speak your true voice. I don't know why this is coming through. This is quite interesting. I was also hearing that for you, pile number 3, the previous 2 piles might actually be significant. Some of you may actually would enjoy watching the entire video, so all 4 piles may be significant for you. But this seems to be a very enlightening message that's coming through for you here within your reading. Everything feels very aligned. Something about berries, eating more berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. That may be significant. I'm also being drawn to melons, okay? Watermelon, cantaloupe, things like that, okay? Very interesting. I also heard that you are going to have a deeper connection with Source. Either you are currently in the midst of this frequency, or this is something that is on its way to you, okay? I was also guided by the water spirits to connect immediately to what the book has to say about this card. So that's more so going to be what we have to speak about. And then I'm going to delve into the channel messages that I have written down over here. So that's definitely going to be something that happens as well. There's something about bells could be significant. It's so interesting. Um, you have some form of water spirit that's a helper. Like in everything that you do, you have some form of water spirit that either communicates with you or something of the sort. Excuse me. I'm being drawn to green tea as well. Okay, let's look and see what this has to say from the book. You know what's even crazier? Like, this in the book is on page 111. So, just within maybe even less than 5 minutes of your reading today, pile number 3, we've received 2 angel messages, 2 of strong frequencies as well. It's the trajectory of your current frequency right now that is really projecting you towards becoming something very powerful. Pile number 3. So within your current state of mind, your current position, please continue to keep moving forward, even if some of you may find yourselves in a position that does not seem to be as you expected or of a different frequency, you know. This seems to be a very powerful time. So the card itself in the book says that everything you do and think influences your world. Take a moment to reflect on what your intentions and actions are. Pile number 3. Be more reserved, patient, and tender, both with yourself and with those around you. Be ready for the many opportunities coming to you. You are undergoing a deeper, sacred journey, which is all about bringing greater meaning and purpose into your life, which will renew your inner energy. You are anticipating that your future will be better than the period of life lessons you have just completed. There is a promise of your life purpose that should encourage and inspire you to deepen your inner connection. Trust you will attain all you are yearning for. The beauty of your soul and your connection to the divine source is trying to tell you something important. And that's what I've been feeling here. Like, this is more so of an important message. So even within this card here, and I believe what we're going to be speaking on is this being, feather stars are starfish with bodies that have adapted to living upside down. They firmly attach to rocks on the ocean floor. The feather star connects to many aspects of balancing the mind, body, and spirit. So that's interesting because the number 3, I've always coincided it to being connected to the body, mind, and soul. There are times we need to go within for answers, to find inner strength and resolve, and to tap into deep emotions. So that could also be what's happening at this time for you, pile number 3, that you are in connection with deeper emotional states, or a deeper version of you is really where your focus could be at this time. Okay. There is a shift that is also being created around you that is going to attract towards you what you want. Okay. And again, I feel like this ties in with you being ready for the many opportunities that are coming towards you. All right. This is a beautiful message. You have great opportunities coming in. Okay. You may even right now be in the space where you have to see life from a different perspective. Hence the upside down energy from this feather starfish. You may have also been seeing quite a lot of feathers, or recently you've seen a feather. You may have feathers around you, feathers within your home. You may work with feathers. Okay. You may even have a bird or some form of bird totem. Well, let's see. Water spirits. Let's see. We're going to go straight into the channel messages for you. It's so interesting how I said that. And the very first thing here is a red-winged blackbird. Some of you may even have that as some form of totem. It's literally one of my favorite birds. One of them, I have quite a few. But I do adore this bird. Red-winged blackbirds. So even just within this energy, there's something of you having a powerful magic is what I'm hearing. Maybe an ancient magic. Um, I'm hearing a powerful presence. You may even notice that certain people may stand up straight when you walk in the room, or again, they may feel as though they have to get themselves together. Pile number 3. This is just something that I'm being drawn to. Of course, take what resonates within any reading. Pile number 3. But also, I have here soccer, as well as a golden cup. Some of you may be watching or interested within the World Cup tournament here. I have here building a stronger relationship with your spirit team, which is beautiful. And it's interesting because the card here that you chose today says connect to source. And I was genuinely hearing from the water spirits present within your reading that you yourself are building a stronger connection with source during this time, as well as with your spirit team. Okay. You also have water spirits, even your spirit team, that are very excited and proud of who you have become. So the journey that you have taken to become the version of who you are today is genuinely being appreciated at this time. Okay. Very proud and excited of you. Something about a goldfish, an iguana, or some form of fox. I have here a clever fox. Okay. Some of you may be typing an essay or some form of important document. Could be significant. Also, a water fairy could also be what's within your energy. Some of you definitely have connections to the fairy realm. Okay. And maybe even just the specific water spirits that you are in connection with may even be like a water dragon, a water fairy. And there's definitely something very mythical about you. You may find yourself very intrigued within a lot of myths, or you come off as being like almost not of this world. Pile number 3. And as I said, ancient magic. You carry an ancient frequency. There could really be something not necessarily oddly different about you compared to others when you do walk in the room, but you've been given a very powerful, almost what I'm hearing is a cell or frequency that truly makes you different from others. You're different, but also still the same. Much of the water around you, or much of the water around your vessel, is protected. Around your vessel, within your vessel, you are heavily guarded by water spirits. Pile number 3. You may also be a powerful dreamer, as in every time you dream, excuse me, you see quite a lot of different things. I also have 888 present. Something about school or attendance. Interesting. Stay aware and pay attention to your surroundings. Pile number 3. I was also drawn to an anglerfish, and you finding your way in the dark. It's crazy. I was drawn to the hermit here. You've conquered a lot this lifetime. Pile number 3. And you integrated everything that can make you closer to your higher self. There's also significance on you connecting with your natal chart at this time. Okay. So astrology is very significant. And now I'm currently seeing 3, 4, 5 as an angel number. So much is going on. So much is going on. But that is what I have for channeled messages. They definitely said that this is one of the decks that we're going to be going into. So I'm going to grab that out. There was also, like it said, the significance of astrology, and I'm definitely being drawn to a specific deck. Let me see. Where art thou? Oh, there she is, staring right at me. Okay, ooh, I kind of like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna go with this. It's crazy. Quite a lot of sacred energy is coming through within your reading. Because of that, I think I'm gonna start with this sacred power cards here. I really do feel throat chakra energy here, though. I really do. Where'd the rock go? That's so interesting. You see what I'm saying? It's almost as if you're here, but you're not. I kind of do feel that in terms of your energy. Some may even reference you to some form of black cat. You may have a black cat. Or a cat in general. Cats are very protective and very good with protecting you from things within the spirit realm. Very keen senses. Okay? So some of you may really have some form of cat as a protector for your spirit. The dogs are actually really the same way, honestly. Really any form of companion is willing to venture and be with you on this path. With different senses and ways of being. So there's something here about you trusting or having a stronger connection with the animals around you. Okay. And again, connect to source, and source is everywhere. Okay. And everything and everywhere, genuinely. So let's see what would like to come through. What are the water spirits, even the water fairy, the water dragon, these water beings that have a connection with you want you to know? We have change. Wow. Something about a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse could be significant. Something's about to change around you. Pile number 3. And it's even more interesting. There's literally a bird chirping outside of the window. Very beautiful energy. I feel with some form of change that's going to happen, you're going to feel it in a way that's more blissful. Okay. Let's get more cards because I feel like there's more information to be told. We have medicine. Okay. And then we do have a bird here. So confirmation. Some of you, look, and then the feathers. Also, birds are really significant. Even the energy of angelic beings, as well as having a connection or being protected by angelic beings here. And I really feel an ancestral energy, like you have ancestral ties. There's also a way that you are able to connect with the way that things are changing around you. Something is becoming medicine for you. Being drawn to ginger. There's a certain experience around you that's actually medicine, almost as if it's actually healing you more so than you may realize. And you know what's interesting? I say that a lot during my readings. Like, something about like not realizing certain things. Okay. What do the water spirits want pile number 3 to know at this time? Oh, look at that. Okay, we have a rainbow dragon. So this is confirmation for you even having connections with water dragons as well. I feel like this is a sign of expression as well as cosmic connection. So you definitely have a connection with the cosmos as well as other cosmic entities, other ethereal ways of energy. Bottom of the deck, look at it, amazing. We have soul journey. And that's what I feel like we were already speaking of earlier. What did it say? It says, very excited and proud of who you have become. And this is coming from the water spirits and your own spirit team talking about your soul's journey. And I mean, for you, pile number 3, I really do get ancient soul, old soul vibes because I feel that you've connected with multiple ways of being. Like your soul has ventured to other galaxies 100%. And you understand that even here on this earth, in this Milky Way galaxy, within this pocket of the universe, you've had other experiences outside of just being here. Your soul is quite large, quite expansive. And you understand that there's more almost soul experiences than just the one that you are experiencing now. And there may even be just a beautiful change that comes up that brings about beautiful medicine to you. And I feel like this is something very expansive, very enlightening, you know? Oh, beautiful. Tree of life. And I really enjoy this energy because even this purple cloud galactic energy kind of reminds me of this present here as the background. Wow, so even within this reading in itself, I feel as though the water spirits present are almost connecting you all with the tree of life, giving you an experience that's like medicine. And I also do feel that working with sacred geometry is significant. If you do have some form of pendant or it's tattooed on you, that would be significant. This is almost like portal energy. This is giving you getting a chance to feel medicated, feel soothed in some type of way. Oh, then we have truth. I've never seen this card before. Hello. Oh, this is amazing. This is good. I like this. In some kind of way, a mask is being taken off. The truth is being brung out. The truth is being brought to the forefront here. I'm hearing nothing can hide from you any longer. Maybe this is the change. The change is that some form of mask or a truth is being revealed to you. Lovely energy. Lovely. And I'm actually really being drawn to these two as just for more expansive energy for what it is they may even want for you to know. But, we're going to see. We're going to see. I don't really think that I'm going to actually speak on each individual card. But I will look for key energy, things that actually they would like for you to know, these water spirits present. I really just feel that you have a strong connection to universal traits, okay? There is something here about universal laws coming through. This truth is also coming through with a message slightly as well. Like you may even come across a lot of truths that end up changing your own energy. Let's see. And then we're going to go ahead and go into a different deck after this. It says, through the dragon's movements, the frequency and vibration of the rainbow spectrum dissipates negative blocks and karmic debris. Powerful and unstoppable. Once you activate your rainbow dragon, prepare for a shift and sudden change. So change is here, bringing harmony and change in a positive direction. The rainbow dragon is the protector, harmonizer, destructor, and creator all in one. Oh yeah, so there it is significance on a water dragon being present. Connecting to the elements, the dragon is here to assist you in raising your vibration and consciousness through the energy of the elements. As the creator of action, you are encouraged to follow your truth, which is here, with honesty and integrity. Right now, honesty is required in all areas of your life. When you begin to unburden yourself, you allow yourself to be open to the gifts of the universe. Now is the time to get busy. Even right now may be a time where this water dragon may be allowing you to access and free up certain emotions, truths, and way of expression. And that's funny because, again, I did bring up the throat chakra. And there could even be significance on golden ascension rays, the golden ray in general. This is so interesting. The rainbow dragon opens connections to your higher self, the central sun, and angelic and ascended master realms, while centering you in the present. So do you see how this energy alone is just very broad, very expansive? Could even be seen as intense. Okay, so that's more so what I was getting within the rainbow dragon for what that wanted you to know. Now let's see about this tree of life here. The breath of life is all around us, self-sustaining. The universal tree of life provides a gateway to connect us to the knowledge of self. You are deeply connected to the universe and the world around you, pile number 3. When you respond to the actions and reactions of the earth and its people, you ultimately decide how you will grow and thrive. So interesting. All right, should we look at that truth and then we're going to move on into a different deck? Yeah, remove your mask and see what is hiding behind it. Be mindful of others' masks. You are not seeing or accepting the reality and truth of the situation. It's common for people to assume that the ego is an all negative and bad person or persona that we should lock up and never let out. In fact, the ego can push people to take risks, be adventurous and entrepreneurial. So who are you? Pile number 3. This knowledge will empower and inspire you to push past ego boundaries and fear-based subconscious thought patterns. Train your ego to take a back seat. Interesting. Okay. Progressing forward. I'm really being drawn to this deck here. But this really does feel very beautiful. Let's see what else would like to come through. What do the water spirits want pile number 3 to know at this time? Maybe even about this energy. Ooh, okay. 2 cards have come towards me. We have a swan with a grace. You who glides across the waters of thine soul, bring you your wisdom and light, help you transform into elegance and grace, inspire you with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Some of you may have recently witnessed a swan, or you have swans that frequent your area. We also have a lion here with higher calling. You have within you, pile number 3, all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So I feel like that's coming from some form of ancestral energy here for sure. Right now, there is definitely some form of higher calling over your life. Okay, for those of you here in pile number 3. Look at that. We have hummingbird. You may have even had encounters or seen a hummingbird recently. Hummingbirds. We have miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. So you may even be experiencing some form of miracle very soon, pile number 3, that allows you to spread some form of joy or amounts of happiness with others around you. Because again, those by your side are bringing contentment and success to all involved. So in some kind of way, you may be finding or being told that certain people around you are able to actually bring you into forms of success. Very interesting. There is a beautiful intertwinement of energy happening around you that's bringing you into like a higher form of consciousness. We have freedom here with horse. Let's see, another deck. Let's go into this astrology because I do remember them saying that this was something significant for you. Let us see. Because I did see natal chart. So in some kind of way, there may even be like a certain transit that's also happening around this time within your natal chart that's providing like a big sign. Pile number 3. We have Saturn with truth here. So truth has come through almost 3 times within your reading. There's going to be a truth that you come across 100%. Like, this could even be something that you gain some form of knowledge about the universe, yourself, someone else. This truth changes things for you. And in some kind of way, it's medicine for your soul. We even have North Node energy with life's purpose. You were on your life's purpose at this time. Again, it gives that you were in alignment. Okay. Definitely look into seeing where your North Node is within your natal chart. Okay. Even looking into seeing where Saturn may be as well. But from this, there's a truth about your life's purpose that's going to be shown to you. Okay. You may even get like a closer connection to what your life purpose is. But all in all, this again connects you deeper with your higher calling. Bottom of the deck, we have the first house with the body. And in this depiction here, this individual, which is coming through as you, pile number 1. See what I'm saying? Pile number 3. Pile number 1 could be significant for some of you, as I've already spoken of. But you're gaining a lot of attention here. It's your frequency, it's your body, it's who you are. In some kind of way, you are in your life's purpose at this time. Oh, stop it. We have Jupiter return with benefits. And again, it's coming through as medicine. Something that you're experiencing at this time is a truth. Okay. It's a part of your life purpose. It's bringing you some form of benefits. That's bringing you wisdom, clarity, dignity, grace, elegance. It's all here. A connection to source. Even creativity here with the 5th house. I'm really getting also with Saturn being here that there's going to be some form of like, there's more structure coming into your way of living. Like on your soul's journey, you're going to apply certain amounts of knowledge to your body, your emotional body, your mental body. This is amazing. It's almost as if you're coming. This is interesting. Some of the water spirits are saying that you are coming of age. Some of you are really becoming wise souls, okay? Wise men, wise women. Just people that are able to spread a form of light or medicine to others is also what I'm hearing through their presence alone. Again, you are coming off as a walking miracle is also what I'm hearing. A joy bringer. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so the guys are really saying no tarot for you. Pile number 3, like that's something that's clear. So we're just going to go into the Divine Masters, since Ascended Master energy definitely did come through. I've spoken of this before, but within this deck box, there is this little text here. It says, Divine Masters, Keepers of Ancient Wisdom, I call on you now. Thank you for revealing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen, and so it is. And that's interesting because there are amounts of truths that are going to be shown to you, revealed to you, that could even really be coming from some form of divine masters, okay? Keepers of ancient wisdom, Let's see. There's definitely a beautiful elegance to your energy, and I really can't get past it. It gives very royal, regal. I'm hearing genuine, Flamboyant is also something that someone may have also referenced your energy as. And please, again, take what resonates. There's a force of protection around you as well. And we already channeled that the water spirits are protecting your energy very heavily at this time. Some of you may have also been experiencing like almost tingling sensations within your vessel. That may be significant as well. Let's see. Oh, all right, this one went straight to the ground. Let's see what it is. We have Bridget here. Wow, with inner fire. Whenever I see Bridget, I always think of someone that can connect with the elements in a very powerful way. Like favored by the elements, favored by the seasons even. We have let your passion lead you to your purpose. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. And I feel like this even ties in with life purpose energy, because the things that you find yourself being passionate about usually have a tie to your purpose. And that's something that I found to be very significant in these recent times. The water spirits are actually guiding quite a lot of people towards achieving the goals that they've set out to achieve. And I feel like this is in connection with your inner fire, pile number 3. So let's see what else would like to come through. So follow your passions. Let your passions lead you to your purpose, because they definitely will. Let's see. We have Rama and Sita. Now look, this is coming through like for some of you, you definitely have a higher calling or purpose of being in a connection with another individual, because this went right over here with the 2 lions, the lion and the lioness. Okay, as well as it talks about you finding success and contentment with certain people by your side, you even making noble choices. And this card speaks of holy unions, soulmate connection, romantic opportunity. So some of you, again, may come across a truth within some form of soulmate connection. Okay. Well, I'm hearing I found love in a hopeless place. Let's go ahead and progress. Let's see what else what the water spirits like for you to know. We have Mahavatar Babaji with spiritual awakening. And now I felt this here. I definitely felt this here. It's even here with the tree of life, with inner connectedness, as well as understanding the inner workings. A very powerful card to get. So I definitely get that you are someone that is in a conscious space of being able to understand like the deeper ways in things moving, you know, very perceptive. We have thought here, divine magic. The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. You're definitely in a space of also mastering your own energy. Okay. Now, I definitely did here to get a little bit of tarot when it comes to this energy that did come out. So I feel like we should get a tarot card for maybe each one. All right. And then maybe even after that, we will get a little bit from my own oracle, and then I'll go ahead and let you go. I've actually noticed that each of these readings have been a bit longer than usual, but I am perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. Let's see. And when I say some cards from my own oracle, it's probably just going to be like 1 or 2. But let's go ahead and shuffle here. Oh, Ace of Swords. That's literally truth. Clarity. Why am I hearing divine justice? The Libra energy could be significant. So water spirits, what do pile number 3 need to know right now about this inner fire, them letting their passions lead them to their purpose? We have the Empress. It actually really gives the same energy as Bridget here. Just a tad. because I really do believe that Bridget, as the soul that she is, definitely is someone that embodies the Empress qualities. Um, Definitely all knowing of oneself, knowing one's value is also what I'm hearing. Um, this is very beautiful energy. Also, fertility is very significant here. Being fertile, even. Um, Truly, though, there's an energy of you knowing yourself, knowing your beauty, what qualities you're able to bring to the table here, because you have quite a lot. Okay. Very beautiful qualities within your spirit. Venus could also be very significant, working with Venus. But I feel like you definitely have a purpose of connecting with some form of abundant energy, an energy of prosperity here. This is something that's definitely a part of your life's purpose, is what the water spirits want you to know. So let me look into this Rama and Sita here with this holy union. What do the water spirits want you to know about this energy? I really feel like the stars are significant. Some of you yearn for the stars. Let's see. I'm saying it's meant, it's a part of your life's purpose. You can't make it up. With the Four of Wands here, this is definitely even a sign of commitment, is what I'm hearing. Celebration, weddings, times together with others, and even depicted here, there are two individuals together. So even some form of home with another could be significant, but this is something really meant for you. Pile number 3. And this is something the water spirits want you to know. I feel like this is all significant energy. Truly, even in terms of soulmate connections, like, and the people around you, they're truly meant to bring you towards some form of success. Let's see about this spiritual awakening here with Mahavatar Babaji. What would the water spirits like for you to know about this here? We have the 9 of Wands. Interesting. Some of you may have actually been having not necessarily like tough times with current or spiritual awakenings that you have been undergoing, but you're very determined. Okay, this is more so that like someone that is continuing to push forward even though they have not even the best quality of energy. You're doing amazing though. Genuinely doing amazing. And you may not actually feel that way. It's also what I'm hearing. But we're going to leave it at that because that's what they wanted me to do. And then now we're going to go into my own oracle and get, like I said, maybe like one card. Oh, look. Abundance and money. Now, that's the one that just wanted to pop. It's not one. I think it's multiple. We have abundance and money. Memories, capturing the moment, be in the moment, focus on what's in front of you now. And the signs you are receiving are trying to nudge you in the right direction. So maybe also with this abundance and money coming in, I feel like from doing something within your energy out of truth, expression, and authenticity, there's going to be an abundance of money that comes in from that. Okay. The signs around you may even be trying to nudge you towards making some form of decision. This could be another confirmation for that. And there's emphasis on them wanting you to focus on what's in front of you. I did say one card, but let's go ahead and just actually see. Oh, there it is. Chance encounter. We also have good times are around the corner for you. Pile number 3. Be patient and stay vigilant. Lovely. Just lovely. But pile number 3, I believe this is all that I have for you. I really do hope that you enjoy. I love you dearly, as do your guides, your spirit team, ancient ancestors that have come through. They love you unconditionally, and of course, as do I. Please know that you are genuinely protected. Have faith within that energy, and I will see you around. Hey, pile number 4. If you have chosen Inner Desires, card number 16, or rock number 4, then this will be your reading for what do the water spirits want you to know right now? What messages would like to come through from them to you? Because I definitely feel multiple are present within your energy. I do have some channel messages over here to the side that we will be connecting with, but I definitely wanted to sit with your energy first just to see what we could get. And I actually do have a few messages that came through right before I got into your reading. They're slightly slipping my mind, which is so interesting. The card itself does say, set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. It was so crazy because just as I was pressing the record button for your reading, I immediately giggled. I immediately started to smile, feel an energy of excitement, like almost like it's finally happening kind of energy. So there could be something on your bucket list or a strong wanted or awaited manifestation seems to be on its way to you. It is within your grasp. The water spirits at this time could just be coming through to let you know, like, babes, is coming in, okay? Like, this sudden windfall or this phase of plenty that you are entering is definitely coming through. And I love how it was worded as a phase because you've definitely encountered other phases of plenty within your life. And this could even be a moment from the water spirits to you for you to reflect on those moments and have gratitude for the amounts of plenty that you have already encountered and are about to encounter. Okay? It seems very beautiful, genuinely, even for the card to be inner desires. This is something coming from an inner space of desire that is going to be shown to you externally, and it's very beautiful for me to really experience this amount of joy that maybe even your future self is to experience. Okay. Even for some of you, you could be in this phase of plenty as we speak, and that's a very beautiful energy. You have goals that are within your grasp at this time, pile number 4, and I'm quite excited to get into it. I actually do also have this card pulled up in the book just so that we can get like a deeper information about the energy, because I feel that also the water spirits have a message from that as well, because I'm also curious to what, I'm sure this is a slug. Okay, so slugs could be significant. Okay, the color green, white, or pink could be significant as well. I'm also being drawn to black holes. Certain amounts of astronomical sciences could be significant. Astrological, sciences. I'm also being drawn to a nail tech. Excuse me. Some of you may be nail technicians. Like you do nails, Interesting. Or there's something that involves small amounts of focus that you do. Okay. So I want to go into the book first about this starter card here, Inner Desires. The number 7 could also be very significant to you. 777, 1616. But yeah, we're going to look into this first before we go into channel messages. Also, please take what resonates. Pile number 4, genuinely within any reading that you come across here on YouTube. Okay, so let's see. Also, this card is on page 48. So that could be significant for you. Some of you may be that age, coming into that age, be in your 40s. Okay, let's see. Awaken your heart to the reality that you can experience more love. Pile number 4. So you definitely have more love coming in. Okay. You can experience more love and blessings. Be clear about what you are working towards so you can make empowered, deliberate choices. I'm also hearing that coming across this reading today for you, pile number 4, you've been making empowered and deliberate choices within your life. Okay. Clear choices as well. Like your intuition even lines so very nicely with certain goals that you want, that every step that you have been taking thus far has actually gotten you closer towards some form of inner desire. Um, you can create what you truly desire, but you need to be brave enough to declare those desires and vulnerable enough to align your self-worth with what you truly want. Once you are clear on your desires, they are directing your choices and actions. Wow, I was just talking about that. Things will unfold accordingly. Stay focused on your present and release the need to know what lies ahead. Stay in your heart and aligned with your emotions as well as your intentions. Abundance can show up in your life in a multitude of ways, from monetary gain to energetic surpluses and creative opportunities. So, in more than just one way could you be experiencing some form of windfall or phase of plenty. Keep that in mind. But definitely also know that a lot of you have ways of alchemy mastered, to where in any way that you do receive some form of phase of plenty, you are able to um, almost align that plentiful energy with monetary gain or whatever else that it aligns with here for you. So you're coming off as being, I'm hearing a boss, but someone that knows how to work well with a lot, okay? Even with a little, genuinely. Like, it's coming off as being a hustler as well. It says here that when you stay open to unexpected possibilities and focus on your desires, you allow the universe to match this vibration and pour blessings over you. So this is interesting. Okay, we're looking into it now. This large mollusk symbolizes an awakening to love. So this is a mollusk. Interesting. A large one at that. It is also connected to many sacred ceremonial religious practices. In ancient tribes, these shells were used as currency. It has been said that if you are attracted to the cowrie shell, you may be relating to the ocean spirit of abundance. And look at that. So we're getting messages not only from water spirits in general, but water spirits of the ocean, ocean spirits of abundance are definitely here within your reading. Okay. Some of you work closely with cowrie shells. Also, this spirit of the large mollusk that is shown within your reading connects to the vast possibilities connected to desire. It is thought to be a very powerful representation of protection as well. So this is beautiful. So even within your reading today, the ocean spirits of abundance are speaking to you of your desires, the energy of protection around your desires. Even your current pathway is aligned with all of this, and it's amazing. Even you staying open to unexpected possibilities while still being focused on your desires is allowing the universe to almost pour blessings over you at this time. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, amazing. So let's go ahead and go into the channel messages, which is so crazy because I literally was just talking about you being a boss, or you being very well with a lot, working well with a lot, or even a little. The very first thing here is holding a business meeting with your guides. So it's giving like, I don't know, maybe in a past life you, or even this lifetime, quite literally, there's something about you just having good business management. It's kind of what I'm getting. Okay. You yourself may even own your own business, be very entrepreneurial in the way that you do certain things. Like, you may even be very independent. But yes, the very first thing on your channel messages is holding a business meeting with your guides. Also, we have two angel numbers for you. We have 1010 as well as 2123. I'm also being drawn to 923 as well as 2222. Interesting. That's a very powerful energy. There is an update available within your energy at this time. So pile number 4, you're undergoing like energetic updates, energetic upgrades. There may even be certain technology that you have that has undergone an update around you. Maybe even recently, today, maybe even your cellular device, maybe your computer has an update. Um, but in terms of you, I feel like you're being updated energetically as a soul. New information as well as new ways to perform is what's being updated about you, okay? You're going from intermediate to advanced. You are ready for more, is what the ocean spirits of abundance, because that's really what I'm feeling here, want you to know that you are ready for more. Something about glowing stars. Some of you may have those stars that you can put up in your room, or you had those as a kid, where they glowed at night, they glowed in the dark. I'm also being drawn to Poseidon as being a very significant water deity for you. I'm also drawn to Lord of the Rings as well as Game of Thrones. Certain films you watch or have watched, they have hidden messages within. So even with Lord of the Rings as well as Game of Thrones coming through, these films themselves could have certain messages for you within it, okay? So be sure to just watch these films that you're watching with an open eye, a more broader view, okay? Try to relate, if not already, that you do. Something about having a change of heart, which is crazy because we were just speaking about the energy of love. Some of you may have recently lost a loved one or in the process of losing a loved one. Definitely my condolences. And at this moment, definitely sending my prayers and love to all that may even be experiencing something like that. 100%. No, the guy's got your back. 100%. Okay. As well as your loved one's back, of course. We have cleansing as well as body oils. Getting bit by a mosquito could be significant. I really don't mean to laugh, but some of you may have recently gotten bit by a mosquito or mosquitoes. Okay. Wine tasting. Some of you may have been wine tasting recently. Also, the spirits of the ocean, as well as water spirits in general, they want you to know that you make a difference in the world and your community. Someone in your family other than you is very aware of your spiritual presence and authority. So definitely be aware of that, because I feel that some people may not actually verbally speak of it to you, but they know of your authority within the spiritual realm. Maybe you've made this known to them within a dream, maybe through a certain conversation, but your family knows, okay? Their soul knows. Let me say that. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. That's what I was getting for channel messages. Let's go ahead and get some cards out. I actually have 2 decks already prepared. And Lumeria is coming through. Some of you may have Lumerian guides or Lumerian guides that work with the water very strongly. You yourself could also have Lumerian lifetimes. This lets me know that you are definitely someone that is that has light worker qualities. You definitely heal the world just from being here. So let's see. What do the water spirits, as well as the spirits, the ocean spirits of abundance, want my pile number 4 is to know? Some of you utilize that slug mucus stuff for your face. You know, they say it's really good, or something about collagen. Could be significant. Youth is coming through here. Interesting. There is definitely some form of younger spirit present within your reading here that adores water. Is coming off as a water spirit, but has a very youthful appearance. We have Manifestia here, card number 36, which is interesting. Oh, yeah, exactly. there's another pile number 2, that had a starter card of number 36. So that could be significant for some of you. Wow, some of you have come across, that blue iridescent butterfly? I can't recall the name of it, but something about that specific butterfly is significant. There could be a water spirit that loves to commune to you through butterflies. There could also be significance on certain anime or animated films that you may watch here. Japanese films, different cultured films. And that's funny because if you do watch anime, your guys definitely say that certain films you watch have hidden messages within. So there's almost a reason why you may even feel attracted to certain things here. I'm also drawn to kiwi. On the bottom of the deck says Realm Bridger. Also, there's another butterfly. Either you or someone around you is crossing realms. Has crossed realms. It's so interesting. Let's see. What do the ocean spirits of abundance as well as the water spirits want pile number 4 to know at this time? Thank you. We have She of the Lotus. Some of you have definitely experienced difficult times. Oh, all right. Oh, I thought one of them flipped over. One of them did go to the ground. We have the heart chakra with unfurling back to love, which is amazing. Because again, with this inner desires card, I'm going to go right back to it because what did it say? It says, awaken your heart to the reality that you can experience more love and blessings. So your heart at this time is unfurling back to love. So your heart is like becoming more open. Also, the water spirits around you want you to know that there's going to be more love that comes in. It's almost as if you're manifesting this energy for you to be able to experience more laughter, more youth, more love. And you're attracting this, which is beautiful. Solar Star Chakra, merging with the divine. I love the Soul Star Chakra literally a lot because it's a chakra point that allows us to connect with multiple dimensions, other realities other than the one that we may even be in now. So that's really coming through as your energy. This could even be how you are entering some form of phase of plenty is what I'm hearing, or a sudden windfall. It's because you're merging with the divine. You've opened up some form of connection. Bottom of the deck, yeah, we have solar plexus chakra with radiant illumination. So 3 chakras have come through, even with you radiantly illuminating. Okay, air, paradigm shift, and then we have fire, elemental energy, transformation, the new blueprints, awakened awareness. I'm hearing given a chance to express yourself, given a chance to express your true vision. I don't know what this is coming from. What do the water spirits want pile number 4 to know at this time? Thank you. Oh, I knew it. I genuinely knew it. We have great abundance. Card number 55. This is lining up with that phase of plenty energy. Oh, I have to see what that's about because I feel like there's deeper information even when it comes to that. But let's see what else cards or what other cards will come through. Thank you. We have oppression, lake above and water below. With great abundance, we have thunder above and fire below. You're different from everyone. Yeah, look, joy. With lake above and lake below, a lake could be very significant, or some body of water. We already did bring up an ocean. Oh, this is very beautiful. Some of you may have been in a space where you were oppressed. We have shock. Oh, something's going to come in very unexpectedly. Or you, of course, were expecting it, but maybe in the way or fashion that it comes through is going to be very shocking to you, but it brings in a sense of joy, and it's a part of a manifestation of yours. Wow, and it could be because you have experienced some form of negative energy from others, that this energy is meant for you, is what I'm hearing, especially with this She of the Lotus. Like I said, you've been through quite a lot. There's a sense of joy, lightheartedness that is coming in. I feel you're going to be radiantly illuminated, okay? You're being given an opportunity to merge with the divine. Receptive power, yeah. It's almost as if you're accepting this. You're open to it. This is that energy of you being more open to more love and blessings. I'm seeing this here. We have grace and beauty. This is lovely. And it even with shock and grace and beauty, it's like even if something does come through that is shocking to you, you go about it in a very graceful and beautiful way. And that's interesting because I bring this up with another pile, and I've already stated that all of these piles are connected in some kind of way. They have their own different energies. And we have stand still. So I'm going to go into a different deck. Actually, I don't want to forget about that Great Abundance card. So let me go here and see what it wants you to know, these water spirits, from this Great Abundance card. It says abundance comes into full flower when a group is unified and the power of its leadership is at its peak. This is like the sun at midday, a high noon of clarity, insight, and progress. Whether this refers to a national cycle, a business boom, or a period of personal abundance, peak periods can be brief, so it is important to bale your hay while the sun is shining. During a period of abundance, it is skillful to show benevolence and to share the fruits of one's good fortune. Think of good deeds now as a hedge against scarcity in the future. This reading this reading bodes well for the raising of children and the nurturing of a healthy family or any close-knit group. Amazing. To facilitate an experience of abundance, bring a mixture of energy and vision. This combination often comes from two people who are joining together in an effort, project, or relationship. Indications are that they are well matched and their partnership is well founded. So that's interesting. In times of abundance, plots and intrigues are like eclipses of the sun, which only happens occasionally. It is often best to handle periods of temporary darkness by doing nothing, letting them pass and sink of their own weight. To try to do battle with negative forces at this time will only cause you stumble. Hold inwardly to what is true, and the sunshine will reemerge soon enough. Look at that. So that's really what the energy is that they wanted you to know about that. This may be significant for some of you. It says here that those who bring modesty to high positions attract those who are capable of offering brilliant counsel. Accepting good advice brings blessings and supreme good fortune. The situation is like that of a wealthy man who hires the best investment advisors and then listens to them. The rich get richer in wisdom and wealth alike. So you could even come across some form of individual that may even be in a higher position or in a position that you aspire to be in. There could be something about you accepting or coming across good advice or, blessing, some form of good fortune from another individual. So being open to that seems to be significant. Um, Pile number 4. Let's go ahead and get some deeper information. Let me just go into my own oracle, Just keep it simple, keep it nice, keep it cute. Don't need to really get any deeper into much else. That's kind of what I'm getting. So let's see what would like to come through for you. Let your imagination guide you to higher perspectives. Okay, dragonflies can be significant. Your imagination here. We might have to go into tarot. That's crazy. It might not be that much though. I'm only going to get like 2 cards from here. Okay, we have meditate with smoke. Some of you are being called to maybe like work with sage, Palo Santo, maybe even working with certain herbs that can plume or come up with a lot of smoke. Some of you may be at a lot of like a fire pit or something like that, because we actually did bring up a group of individuals here. Okay, so we have cleansing, healing, use smoke and meditation, maybe even to clear away negative thoughts as well. Some of you can even pick up certain messages through the smoke, so be aware of that. I'm definitely also being drawn to deities, gods and goddesses of smoke, fire, the sun. It's quite interesting. So what do the water spirits want you to know? Not all things happen in the ways that we want. Just surrender, you'll be fine. There could be something that is calling for more of your energy to just surrender, And I feel like we bring that up when we were reading about great abundance. Okay. It says something to allow the darkness of it to just fall of its own weight, without even having to put too much of your own input within to the energy. So that could be significant. Let's see what else will come through. Yeah, look, smoke something. It's the same thing. Cleanse something. Cleanse the environment. Environmental cleanse here. Some of you here are also like smokers. Like you smoke marijuana. Certain herbs that you may intake through smoking. That could be significant here. But there is a form of cleansing that wants to be had through that. Okay. Definitely have that as an intention when you are smoking, that you are cleansing out your energy. And then we have take some time to chill. Yeah, this is significant. Even in this time of you receiving plenty, like it seems as though that there isn't much for you to do. I feel that your guides want you to know, even the water spirits around, you've completed something. Pile number 4. Something has been completed. You've reached the pinnacle of an energy, to where you don't even really have to do much at this time. And I'm currently seeing 4, 5, 6. It's definitely confirmation for you being in a state of on the right pathway. Okay, it's alignment is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see. Let's get one more. Magical moments. Yeah, I feel that. I definitely do feel that for you. Tomorrow. There could be a magical moment that comes in for you tomorrow. All right. The magical moment can be something very different. You never know. We have shine like no one is around, but everyone is around. There could be something about like you having perception of other people witnessing you doing something great. Something about that could be significant. Like you know that when you do something that a lot of people are going to witness you. But you have spirits here that are wanting you to almost think of it as if you are shining in front of an empty crowd, if that makes you feel any better. So interesting. We have Hyoka empath as well, and this could even be why this energy is coming through, because even when you are in a group setting, you may like empathically pick up on others' energy, and that could even like take you off course. So this is something that can help protect your vision, is what I am hearing. Protect your way of being. So, okay. You see how we've already made room? There's definitely more that would like to come through for you, pile number 4. And like I said, we're going to just get a little bit of tarot because I was actually drawn to this deck in specific. Let's see. What is this? Okay. The Lovers is showing itself from a different deck. I'm going to go ahead and show you. And that may be significant. Something about the Garden of Eden as well. Okay. For some of you, there are water spirits that don't want you to be persuaded by others when it comes to some other form of joint connection or relationship. This relationship or whatever this may be is between you, God, and this other individual, maybe not so much others. So if you have friends or family members that may be interjecting their 2 cents into what it is that you are doing, be sure to just be aware is really what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see. Because I'm hearing that there may even be some people that don't want the best for you, but there are some that do. So this is just an energy that I'm hearing. Okay, and again, please take what resonates. So pile number 4. These are going to basically be final messages, and it's crazy how it's coming from tarot, but we're going to work with the energy. Pile number 4. What do the water spirits as well as the ocean spirits of abundance like for you to know? Look at this. We have Major Arcana 11, energy. And that's funny because we even have Hyoka empath, and I feel like this individual is embodying that energy. Like, even with you having Hyoka empathic capabilities, pile number 4, you are able to genuinely connect and feel even from other animals, other beings that are around you. You can even feel the trees, you know? Like, you can understand how a tree may possibly feel, a certain plant, an insect, and it's through your capabilities here. So there is definitely something about that is almost coming off as a power for you, a talent, a gift. Maybe this is also in a way going to provide you a step into some form of phase of plenty, you understanding more about your capabilities with energy. Let's see. I feel like there's one more. What is it that the water spirits want pile number 4 to know? We have the moon. And it's interesting too because the moon definitely has some influence on the waters of our earth, even the waters of our bodies. So for you, pile number 4, connecting with the moon could be significant. Even here with this receptive power, the moon is what's being shown here. Very interesting. Some of you may gain certain amounts of energy or power during the night, or even feel a sense of vulnerability when you are around those that you can trust. Yeah, look, we have experience. There's a lovely experience that's about to happen for you, especially since we've already gotten that there's a sudden windfall to happen. Certain goals of yours are within grasp. I feel you have beautiful support around you as well. Maybe in spaces that you cannot see, but this is all for good reason, is what I am hearing. Yeah, we have the 9 of Painting with fruition. You are definitely to experience some form of wish fulfillment, happiness here. And I'm actually wanting to get more about this fruition card, just because this is something that you're meant to experience. So we're going to see. I'm going to leave them out as well, just because this is kind of the final message. Look, we have happiness. You are meant to experience fruition and happiness through you understanding your own energy. So let's see. We're going to look into that 9 of Painting. And then after that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out and allowing me to read for this delightful energy. So let's see. The 9 of Painting says, rewards of relaxation. This literally says take some time to chill. And this is what the water spirits want you to know. You are to receive rewards of relaxation, luxury, or perks for a job well done. A profound or peak experience. Look, confirmation. You're literally about to experience a peak experience. Physical bliss, orgasmic potentials. You see how crazy this energy is? Like, whatever this is, it could potentially give you an orgasm, okay? That's how good this energy is going to feel for you. We have tangible achievement on many levels, like tangible. This is in quotations here. It says, sitting in the lap of luxury. This is what you will be experiencing. We have peak health or accelerated healing, as well as active participation in a complex physical or job process. So it's like you're putting the active work in, for you to even receive this sudden windfall or phase of plenty. Like, you deserve this here, pile number 4. As well as making tangible contributions to society. So even more reason, like, you deserve this. There are things in your life that have made tangible contributions to society. In the creative process, it says here that you gain by combining separate elements into an integrated whole. And I feel like you embody this energy, as even you yourself are like you're a combination of separate elements into an integrated whole yourself. Like, you know what this is about. You're making the right use of what is available in order to achieve your goals. And this is amazing because your very first card literally spoke about how goals are within your grasp. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. And with that, pile number 4, this is all that I have for you for what the water spirits as well as the ocean spirits of abundance would like for you to know. I hope that you enjoyed, quite literally, as this was an amazing read, genuinely. I love you dearly, as do your guides, your spirit team, ancient ancestors of the light. They love you unconditionally, and of course, as do I. You are genuinely protected, especially since you have such a strong connection to other animals here. Like, you have animals in spirit that are at this moment even protecting you and watching over you. Like, owls could be significant as well. But I'm going to go ahead and bounce out. I will see you around.